Sorry for the headset, guys. I'm in the middle of making a podcast, and I decided to check my my HSK results. Holy crap! Okay, so a few weeks before the test, actually a month before the test, I was like, I'm aiming for 100%. And actually, this is not how it's being recorded, but anyway, so I was like, okay, I want 100%, I want 100%, because I've been studying for so long without a specific goal, and then I started studying HSK in January, and so I was like, I've been looking at the language for a long time, I should be able to just ace this completely. Then I started doing the listening starting in February, and my confidence went away, and I was like, okay, let's just pass and keep going, because if I just keep going, I'll keep improving at some level, right? And after the test, I was really, really confident. There's a whole video about it, and I was like, oh my gosh, I've definitely passed. I don't think I got 100%. There's a couple of things that I wish I could actually get feedback on, but whatever. I just got my results. Ironically, considering how freaking difficult the listening is with the workbook that I've been using, I got a 94 out of 100. Because wait, hold on. The full amount, I believe it's two, possible score of 200. So it was 100 listening, 100 reading. So I got 94 out of 100 on the listening, which is crazy because there were still things I couldn't understand. And then I got an 86 out of the reading. So the thing I'm most comfortable with, that I feel like I can understand the most, I actually got a lower score on, 86 out of 100. And the thing that I still find really difficult, and I'm in the middle of I'm on chapter 9 out of 15 on HSK2 workbook, and oh my god, I nearly cried yesterday trying to do chapter 9. It was so freaking hard. Anyway, so the listening I got 94 out of 100. Now, to be fair, in the listening and the test, they didn't have, like if there's 3 options for something, they would have like 2 or 3 of the options in the listening, so you'd really have to understand the listening. In the test, I didn't do that. You could really just go by keywords, and if you'd hear it, you could mark it and it would be right. So they made the test a lot easier, or they made whoever made the workbook made it more difficult than the test, and I really prefer that as opposed to the opposite. So total, 180 out of 200, which, if you do math, is 90%. Not bad. Not bad. I'm still fully unfunctional in any reading way or speaking way or anything like that in the real world, IRL, but progress. I did my first HSK test. I got my results. The second test is coming up in a little less than 3 weeks. And I've got I just had a little break, and I'm going to go full throttle 2 hours a day regardless of what else is happening. So I'm thinking about doing maybe 5-minute videos every day to keep myself on track. Mostly because the 20-minute videos are so long, and I really, really need to stay focused over the next 3 weeks. I don't think I'll do as well in the HSK2 because it's so difficult, and I'm having to move on to, because I scheduled the time really, really badly. I should have given myself more time. I didn't realize what a big jump it was. So I'm going to go for passing. And then I'll backtrack when I do HSK3. I'll build in review chapters from HSK2, and I'll pick it up that way. But I don't want to stop. I don't want to reschedule. I don't want to do any of that because I think the forward momentum is really good for me. If I go back and try to make it perfect instead of just try to keep learning, it'll be a confidence squisher, if that is a thing, and I don't want that. I want to just keep going forward. So I'm going to keep going forward and do what I can for HSK2 and just hope to pass that one. Maybe aim for 70%. That sounds good. Oh wait, I think you need 80%. I don't remember what you need. You need 120 out of 200, and my calculator's on my phone, which is recording this, so I'm not going to do that right now. But so I'll aim for a little bit above that, especially if the listening is as easy as the HSK1 test listening is. So there's that. So, whoa, it worked. Using the workbook that I did and spending as much time as I did and doing the review and the flashcards and things, at least as far as this test goes, which is one of my motivators to do a massive vocabulary dump for the year 2018, is working. So this really frees up my time in trying to find resources because the HSK has 6 levels. I doubt I'll go the whole way up because I don't need to, but it's there if I want it. I'm guessing I'll probably hit 3 and then try to veer off into authentic materials, but we'll see what happens. I don't know if that's possible yet. So I don't have to look for new resources for the rest of 2018, which is wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Last year was fun, experimenting with all kinds of different resources, but I want to just learn the language this year. And by language, I mean vocabulary. The grammar will come. The sounds will come. I'm going to let those happen organically through the listening that I have to do massive amounts on to get through the chapters in the workbook. So I'm super excited that it worked, and I really, really look forward to. I really feel like, even though HSK2 is not going to be as high a score, I feel like I can now do this year. I feel like I can do HSK2 and HSK3. I feel like this is possible. I feel like I can get to a certain language level in the Chinese language that I never, ever thought possible. So thank you very much for following along, and more soon. I have to go dance around the room now because I'm really excited. 再见。